Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back for a review of the Never Ever Met Season 2, Episode 10. This is the finale, but not so fast. It ain't over. Because finally, they are listening. We have a reunion. And it looks like it's a quick little one part, so we just gonna get to the meat and the potatoes next week is what it's seeming like. We don't got no time for a bunch of fluff. We just gonna jump both feet in, and I'm happy about it. This cast needs a reunion, okay? But let's get into this episode. Charlie, girl, I can't feel no empathy for you, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, but before I do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification. Check out the community tab, okay? Sorry for the late review, but we here now. We going to get through this thing, okay? So we start off in the kitchen. You know, everything goes down in the kitchen. Chris is faking like he likes Alexis and really want to leave with her. I'm like, why are we doing this? Y'all don't win there's no prize at the end of this. Because then Jay was up there talking about, her and Cinco will be the only ones to leave the house. Everybody will be cheering for them. And that's how it should be. They should be the only couple to actually leave the house together. But why are y'all acting like some money is up for grabs or something? Like, what's going on here? There's no prize at the end of this. You don't have to leave with somebody to win something. It's either I like you or I don't. I mean, it's really that simple. But okay, I guess. So Kiki takes Brandon on a date to Dave and Buster's since she feels like he's been acting like a kid. Now, those are her words, not mine. I don't think he's been acting like nothing. I think she's wrong for not letting him process what he heard and allowing him to feel how he feels and reassure him that those days are behind her. She's not doing none of that. She just digging a hole for herself, making it worse. Now, I don't mind a little arcade date, but Kiki was doing this to be petty, and I don't like that. And Kiki, girl, you really just, we didn't have to go out like this, but okay. So Charlie picks a picnic date. She want to take Jared on a picnic date because he likes the outdoors. How low was the budget for Charlie? Why was her budget so low that we up here just having a little picnic? Like, we couldn't go somewhere? I mean, they ain't been on no dates this whole time. Like, can we at least get one more legitimate date before we leave on a dime? But I guess not. So Charlie asked Jared how he felt when he first saw her in person. And he make up some fluff answer, child. I don't know. And then she proceeds to ask him about the time that she sent him an Xbox and got his name tatted. Girl, I'm so confused. There is so much to unpack because what? When? When did you do this? Why were you doing this? You was being a sugar mama for somebody you met online? Sometimes I just wish that I was more a man because it just seems like it's so easy to hit a quick lick. Like, it just really takes nothing. Like, you have to literally just do absolutely nothing at all to get a dummy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to take it there, but it's still early. But we here now. We might as well. This is the finale. I just feel like, why are you doing that for a man? Just period. That you never even met. A man who you couldn't even be honest with about your children. I'm confused because your children could have been playing with that Xbox. That's money that could have been going towards your children. Did you get your children's names tattooed on you before you got this man's name tattooed on you? And where is this tattoo? Because she keeps saying she got it, but we ain't seen it yet. I don't know. But self-esteem is not in the room with us, okay? Jared said he was supposed to get her name, but it never happened. And it was never going to happen. Okay? He was never getting it. But I feel like, again, why were you even considering this for a man who you couldn't even be honest with about your own children? Like, what? Clearly somebody that you got enough money and you have an address to send an Xbox. But in 4 years, nobody had the funds to meet up with each other in person prior to this? Okay. But y'all had enough resources to conceive children during the process, but whatever. Jared keeps saying, friend this and friend that. And Charlie like, look, don't put me in the friend zone. Girl, too late. You've been there for a while now. Like, why are we acting like this is new news? Like, didn't he tell you already this ain't that? He's being nice by calling you his friend. Like, he's really like being polite because y'all ain't gonna talk no more. He got what he wanted, child. But she's still talking about she want him. Oh, girl. That is a no. You don't never let no man know that you just want him so bad. Like, after he done did everything to you, you want him more than he wants you. Don't get some dignity, please. This is just a hard watch for me because I just hate to see a woman down bad. And well, not all of us, but a lot of us have been, down bad about a man before. To have it played on TV, but it's like, girl, I mean, you getting bopped upside the head with all these red flags. Like, enough is enough, please. This man did nothing for you. So Charlie asked for next steps as far as their relationship's concerned. And Jared was like, well, his son's mom is already established in South Carolina. So him not being able to see his son would be a problem. I ain't hear him mention nothing about that daughter because let's not forget he had a baby during the duration they were chit-chatting as well. And basically, he just wanted her to continue to be dumb and allow him to visit and smash from time to time and with no commitment at all. That's all he wants. And I wouldn't be surprised if she let him do it. I mean, if she allowed it, nobody would be surprised, or at least I wouldn't. And it's a shame. But it's been clear as ever, day one, when she said, oh, no, I really have 4 kids, not one, that this was not going to work. Girl, give it up to kitty cat wasn't going to change that, okay? So he referred to her as his soulmate. And Jared, shut up. And this is type of carrying on. This is why she's saying you leading her on. Because why are you even saying it? You only got pour on thick like that for her. Like, you only got to do all that. Just say what it is. Kiki and Brandon go down memory lane while they eating. In my opinion, Brandon was like, high-key making it known that it's going to be a no on decision day. Okay, shout out to Married at First Sight. So later, Charlie's venting to Alexis. And Alexis was giving her some good sound advice that I wish she would apply to herself. But anyway, Alexis asks, so, because she was like, he's like my ideal man. And Alexis was like, so nobody ever treated you better than Jared? Like, nobody? Charlie was like, no, I never. When I wasn't feeling well, he bought me breakfast. Okay. When I sneezed, he said, bless you. Okay. When I was laying down, he turned the light off for me. Like, no, nobody has ever. And I said, girl, no, ma'am. You have 4 children and nobody has ever done the bare minimum? No one's ever given you a crumb? And you had 4 kids? Ooh, girl. I'm sorry. It's sad. And it's given like pathetic or desperate. Like I feel like he knows that. So he just gonna keep stringing her along, making it seem like he's some good guy. Oh, we've been friends this whole time, just to keep getting that unhealed kitty cat from giving birth. Yes, she's still not like 6 weeks postpartum, but whatever. Charlie said in the past, Jared found out that his ex, like what his exes wanted in a man, they let him know what they was into, and he pretended to be that. He put on his representative. And he don't got to do that with her. Like she's like, okay, well, I'm different because, he's his authentic self with me. This is why I don't and have not answered questions like, oh, like when you on a date and they be like, what you looking for in a man? I have not answered that question in many years because no, you be you and let me find out. They're going to put up their representative regardless and do what they think you want. But I ain't giving you no extras. I'm not giving you no help. Okay, we're not doing that. But Charlie said that, he could really be the dog that he truly is with her. And Alexis kept it real and was like, yeah, he could be the dog that he really is. He can be genuine and authentic with you, even though he's not. Because he knows you'll accept anything. Literally, crumbs. You're desperate. That's what he think. Okay, I'm sure he's going to call up his homeboys when he get home and get a good chuckle out of this. And that's no slide at Charlie, but don't ever be in that position. Don't do it. I don't care if you got to fake it. So Charlie was like, well, is that good or bad? Oh, she is a lost cause, honey. So it's the Last Supper. And Alexis wants to go to the boom boom room. And this was I said, Alexis, girl. Now, I know they say like therapists give good advice and they can't take it, or like matchmakers and always match people, but they can't find their own relationships and all that type of stuff, you know. Alexis was giving good advice earlier, and that same day, that advice applied to you, girl, and you did not take it. And I don't care if y'all fake relationship. You're not about to play in my face. I don't care if we faking it for the cameras. You not about to play with me like this, okay? Chris was like, no, I don't really want to go in there. And she's like, well, earlier he was with it, but now he's not. He was never with it, girl. Never. So the host, Taronda, or Shoshana, whatever, she arrives with another questionable outfit and tells them that tomorrow is the last day, as if they didn't already know that. So it wouldn't be right, if they didn't end the night off with a shady game. They was asking a bunch of questions. Who wants to have kids or more kids or whatever? Because, most of the cast already got children. Then a question came up with, do you believe in monogamy? And everybody said yes, except for Jared. He said he don't believe in monogamy. He tried to explain away, and Charlie really thinks he's a smooth talker. He is not no smooth talker to me. He is not pulling no wool over my eye. Like, I know she, got feelings for the man. Maybe that's why I don't see what she see, because he don't got no game. Like, he's not good at it. I don't. Well, okay. But Charlie can't even pretend to be surprised, child, because she already got to know what type of man she's sitting next to. The fact that she's still sitting next to him, like, I don't know if the producers put them up to this and made them do this, because when he would have told me he was just using me I'm sure in their time a few days ago, I'd have been gone then. But okay. And any woman who dates Jared after watching all this, honey, good luck. He might try to tell you it was just for the cameras, but child, if you believe that. So afterwards, Chris is curving Alexis in regards to the boom boom room once again, and she's feeling unsure about decision day, and I just want them to go home. Like, enough is enough, okay? So it's the final day, and Charlie said Jared was kissing up on her in the middle of the night. Yeah, he was doing that nonsense to make sure he keeps you in his good graces. He want to be the one to cut it off, but still kind of make sure the door stays slightly cracked. So when he want to tiptoe back in there, he can. Because now he already got the goods. So when he feel like he want to, just get a free trip to Dallas on your dime and get some cat, he'll call you. Girl. So I know, why does Chris sound like he's reading off a teleprompter? Like, the way he talks, it sounds like he's reading something. I don't know. It doesn't sound natural. So Brandon breaks up with Kiki. And she won't go away quietly, child. She got to be like, well, I was feeling the same way too. Well, I was already, you said it, but I've been thinking it. Girl, stop. Okay. Kiki, you didn't, the drinking issue aside, you didn't seem to have no problem with the man up until now. Like, Brandon shared his thoughts and you wanted him to just get over it, and he didn't. And now all of a sudden you got issues. Girl, stop. Chris tells Alexis that he wants to leave with her. And why? For what? You want to go to the airport with her, but y'all ain't going to be together after that. So what's the point of pretending? Like, you're not convincing anybody. You're not fooling anybody. I guess. So, and I've never seen them have no deep, meaningful conversation. Like, does Chris want children? Are they talking marriage? There's nothing that's like, let's continue. Nothing has gone on between these two. Not one thing. But Kiki and Brandon say bye to everybody. Child, Brandon left Kiki's suitcases sitting right there, okay? Make sure that door slammed right behind him. Girl, you on your own. And she like, ooh, this is heavy. And he was just like, hustling to get to that car to make sure he left her in the dust. You hear me? So she had a nerve to be like, oh, you want to give me a hug? Can I get a hug? Okay, Drake, girl. And he was like, bye, girl. No, you cannot. Goodbye. Adios. See you, girl. Nice knowing you. Okay. Nah, girl. Bye. Ciao. But I still feel like he didn't disrespect her all up and through until, so him leaving and not carrying her luggage. Hey, so be it. So Jared and Charlie are the last two in the home. And Jared was like, look, my answer is no. I don't want to move forward with you. Okay. And with her lips poked out, Charlie said he wasted her time. He treated her like all the other girls, and she thought she was different. That'd be some of y'all problem. Why did you think you were different? He did all these things to these other women. He mistreated his wife, who he married, and told us. And you thought you were different. Why? Why did you think that? How? What? Because he treated you worse? Because he was his authentic self with you. He treated you worse than he treated them. That's why you thought you was different. Like, girl, what? Okay. Anyway, so he got, like I said, he got what he wanted. The reason why I don't feel bad for her, she has something to say about everybody. Clay and Tati leave. I knew they wasn't gonna make it. Brittany and Ty. Oh, she don't even like him. They just pretending. It seems forced. She has something to say about every couple. You can see what's going on with everybody, but can't see what's going on with you in your situation. Okay, throwing stones from a glass house. You doing all that, but you can't see it. You couldn't tell that Jared was playing in your face. And then when he said, I am so tired of playing these games. Look, I'm playing in your face. You still, well, you giving me mixed signals. I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Girl, he just told you, and you still, but you can see what's going on with everybody else. Okay, whatever. Okay. But he stood on business. He was like, look, I'll carry your suitcase, but I'm getting in that other car. You hear me? Okay, we are not leaving together. Okay. And they didn't. And the reunion's coming. So will y'all be watching? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this episode and the season thus far. What you want to see in the reunion. Like the video, comment. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.